Let this be the video in which you transcend completely out of your limitation into your essence, into what you're here to do. Let this be the number one video that is just like, oh my God, I watched this and at the end of this video, I felt completely different. I don't care about if you're broke right now or if you feel broke, if you feel lonely, if you feel the world is against you, if you feel stuck. This video will get you out of that, into your essence, into your power, into your light. And it's not only gonna be a video that talks to you emotionally, it's also gonna talk to you logically, it's gonna talk to you spiritually. This is definitely something that will put you on a way higher frequency because you're meant to live on a way higher frequency. You're not meant to live in limitation. You're not meant to live in lack. You're not meant to live in these things. So why is it all of a sudden in your life? Or why has it been in your life for all the time? That's because you're not seeing a couple of patterns that you have been running, maybe in the background, maybe in the foreground, that have been constantly showing you lack, 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 lack. And now it's time to fully switch into abundance. There are people that come to me in my Q&As and in my life coaching and they say, oh my God, I feel so lonely, or oh my God, I don't want to do. I don't have any money. I don't seem to have any creativity. I don't know what is working. And they're studying the quantum manifestation stuff. They're studying the Joe Dispenza. They're studying the Neville Goddard and all of these things. Like they're studying. They know exactly how quantum manifestation works, and they come to me like that. And there is just one very clear distinction between people that know how quantum manifestation works and people that are actually using it. And that distinction you really need to know. The state is so different between the person that is set up for abundance and is receiving abundance, and the state that kind of like, where is it? Where is the money? Where is the lover? Where is my breakthrough? Those two states are so different. And the people that are in this, where is it? I don't see it energy, they don't realize that they are continuously, perpetually creating this state they don't want to be in. So if you are in a state that you don't want to be in, let's get out of it right now. You're not designed to be in it. You're not meant to be in it. You can acknowledge that. Let's start with just acknowledging like, whoa, I have been feeling limitation. I have been feeling not like myself. I have been feeling lack or lonely or sad or whatever you have been feeling lately that is not in desire. Just say, whoa, I have been feeling that lately. I'm not meant. This is not my design. Just you can acknowledge that. It does something with you and you just acknowledge like, whoa, this is actually not my design. I'm actually meant to thrive. There's a switch that starts switching, and that's what we want to do in this video. We want to make sure this video is your switch. So we are going to switch you completely, and I want to make sure that you understand the differences between these two states. Quantum manifestation works like this. You vibrate at a certain frequency, and your life is going to match that certain frequency. If you start to see a lot of lack, if you start to see a lot of things going wrong in your life, you have to look at yourself and see, what am I vibrating at? Now, the state of somebody that is like, Philip, I have tried everything. I do meditate. I do work. I have been working for so many years on myself, on my abundance. I've been releasing all my blocks. I have been reikiing myself for the last 5 years. Why isn't the money coming to me? That state of vibration is so different to the state of vibration of actually receiving abundance. It's so different, it's almost the opposite. So the answer is, you're vibrating at the opposite state of what you want. Stop vibrating at the opposite state of what you want. So what is that state? What is that state of lack? That state of lack, it is a state of lack. Why isn't it coming? It is desperation. It feels desperate. It feels, I'm waiting. It is not coming. It is not in the room. It's not here. You want something that is not here, and you want it for years, and it's not been answering for years. So there is neglect, there is lack, there is desperation. So if you take an honest look at that state of being, that is the vibration, literally the vibration in the body is lack, desperation, hopelessness, these kind of things. So that's the vibration that they are vibrating at. And they are wondering why the abundance is not coming. Now, the quick answer is you're vibrating in a completely different state. This is not the state where you attract abundance at all. Your quantum manifestation teachers have always said, vibrate at the state that you want and it will come to you. Do you want desperation? Of course not. Do you want lack? Of course not. Do you want hopelessness? Of course not. So stop vibrating right now. Get out of that. Get out of that. It's like this state is not working at all in your favor. Stop it. I know I'm laughing because it's ridiculous, but I have found myself also in this. I'm also laughing at myself right now. Anyway, what then is the state of abundance that you want to be put in? Imagine, right now, let's take a big deep breath. Imagine you have amassed millions and millions, and you have bought land, and you have built your dream home. And that dream home has a sauna, it has an outside pool, it has a wonderful view. And you're walking along your property around sunset time. And you don't need to work anymore. You have enough money for you and your whole family to live. And you're just seeing all of the colors reflected on the house that you have built and have dreamed of before. And now it's just here and you're living in that home. How do you feel? I would feel grateful and proud. I would feel enjoying the color so much. I would feel so blessed. And when I went deeper into this feeling, I also feel like, yes, I really love this. But also, I probably would have been loving the creating and the becoming of it so much that part of me is very grateful. And another part of me is also already, without any form of limitation in my mind, thinking about what to create next. What level of beauty can I create next? So I would feel accomplished and proud, and I don't feel any pressure to create anything, but because I like it so much, I probably will create more. That was the state that I came up with, if I would live like that. Now, what is the vibration here, right? We were talking about gratitude. We were talking about creative flow. We were talking about enjoying the moment so much. Now that vibration is such a completely different vibration that where is the abundance? I have been working all this time. Where is it? You see that difference. We need to make sure that difference is so clearly seen. Those are different worlds. Those are opposite ends of the spectrum almost. Like this is like completely different. Now, some critical minds might say to me, but I can only feel that when I have the house. That's not true. Gratitude doesn't come to you only when you have built your own house and are walking on your own property. Not at all. I can be grateful for this sandalwood incense. I can have the same gratitude like, wow, I'm so happy. I bought this €1 sandalwood incense. It smells amazing. I can enjoy this to the same level I would enjoy that house. It doesn't cost me it cost me €1. It doesn't cost me anything, I didn't have to have millions to feel that state. I can already be proud of what I created right now. I don't need to have a house before I can be proud. I can be proud right now of what I already have created. I can love the colors that I see around me. I love colors. I can love the plants around me. I can love the light outside. I can love the country where I'm living. I can love the shirt that I'm wearing to the same degree that I can love that house. These vibrations, these emotions are free and can be created quite quickly when you change your perspective. Okay, and when you start doing that, you start to put that into practice, you start to completely differentiate yourself from that lack state that you were in and moving way more into that way more beautiful, way more powerful, way more harmonic state that will create that next level of abundance. And what is holding you back from that? I hope nothing. And if so, it's really good to look upon that. Like if there's anything that doesn't allow you to feel gratitude and being proud of yourself and being enjoying the moment, if there's anything blocking you from feeling that, then make sure that is seen and make sure that is addressed and make sure that that doesn't have any power over you. You are allowed to feel grateful right now and allowed to feel blessed right now and allowed to love the moment right now. You are allowed to do that. You have complete permission to do that at all times. And guess what? When you start vibrating at all times, the reality start matching that. And guess what? You're not looking anymore for the money. That frequency is away. It's a different state of being. You're not looking anymore for the partner. You're not looking anymore for what makes you complete. You are vibrating in completeness. You are completely in love with your life. And you can be already in love with your life right now. Maybe not all of it, but then focus on the things that you can be in love with. And amplify that instead of what you have been amplifying in that lack state. Focus on the things that actually give you that feeling of love and joy. And it might just be a gemstone, like I have an amethyst right here. This is a beautiful amethyst. It's beautifully cut into an obelisk shape. I can just completely appreciate this amethyst right now and love that it is here on my desk. But I might also see that another part of my desk, there's some incense here, like some incense ashes here, and it's dirty. Do I focus on the amethyst and the gratitude and the love it gives me, or do I focus on the lack of cleanliness here on my desk that you don't see at the moment? But right, it's a different focus. If I focus on this and keep on focusing on this, I keep on vibrating at that level, and then all of the quantum manifestation, quote unquote techniques, it's not a technique, it's basically a law that's always working, but then the law starts working in your favor. These techniques starts working in your favor. Because now you're truly a reflection of what you want and not anymore a semi-reflection of what you want. I'm greatly inspired to share with you this video because a couple weeks ago I was in Belgium and I was at the bachelor party of one of my friends and we hired such a beautiful house. And I walked in the evening like I just shared, sunset, I just came out of the jacuzzi, just was looking at the absolutely beautiful place inside of a valley in the Belgian Ardennes. It's beautiful. And then I just had the question, like, how would I feel if I would have built this place? And I just felt so good and so proud and so grateful and so blessed. And I just stayed in that feeling. And I stayed now in that feeling for maybe it's 3-4 weeks. And money starts coming in like crazy. Like unexpected things start happening like crazy. Like I think I have earned more, maybe 4 times more in the last 4 weeks than in the last half year on a month by month basis. Like 4 times more stuff started coming in and I feel super blessed all the time. That's the win-win. That's the stage you want to be in. This is kind of win-win or lose-lose. What do I mean with that? You feel bad and you get reflected bad back. Or you feel good and you get reflected good back. You want to be in the feel good, reflected good back camp. Now there is a little difference. Like, okay, I started feeling that when I had almost no money on my bank account. I started feeling that like when I was in Belgium, I had little money on my bank account. At least like a lot less than people normally would be comfortable with, I think. And I started already feeling grateful and already feeling good and already feeling just blessed to be alive. And I went back to my own house here and I started just to feel blessed of the walls, of the living room, of my bed, of my monitor, of my light, of my plants. I started feeling that same energy that I felt in that big house in Belgium and I blessed it everywhere here. I started blessing my clothes. I started blessing everything that I have. I started feeling so good and I started to like, okay, what else of goodness can we create? And I got the green light for a new course. And then the new course started making me money and people started asking me for podcasts and like things start to come and it started raining upon me. And that's what I want for you. I'm not saying this to brag or look at me manifesting abundance. I'm on the journey just like you. But this has been such a profound shift that I never want to move out of this goodness again. And if you keep on holding on to this beautiful state inside of your system, your body will keep on reflecting that beautiful side in your system. And there is a reason. I don't know if you're into sports, and you don't have to be into sports to understand this metaphor. There is a reason why most champions become champions again and again and again. And there's also a reason why losers kept on losing again and again and again. It's the same frequency. Like the winner is vibrating winner. They feel like a winner. They know they have it. They like everything inside of them just feels like, I'm gonna own this. I'm gonna win this. I'm just gonna so epically, like I will be feeling so fit and I will be feeling so good and I will win that championship and I will hold that trophy. And they're like so much in that winner vibration, life has to start reflecting that. While the loser might be, I don't know if I can win. I'm not sure if I have it. The other people are really good. And oof, my leg started hurting in my last training session. That might become a different vibration completely. We have to look into our vibrations. We have to look into our vibrations so closely. We have to truly take a look at ourselves. Like, I think most people that are in a desperate state right now, ideally, you just have a frequency mirror and you say, look in your frequency mirror. What are you vibrating at? Where is this question coming from? I don't know what to do. My health is going this way, or all the men that I meet are absolutely horrible, or whatever it is. Just look into the frequency. You just don't look like a winner right now. Change your vibration like a winner, and then we talk again, right? You're not like where's the abundance? You are not vibrating at abundance, and it's very clearly visible. Move out of that, start vibrating in abundance, and do that for long enough. And it might take weeks before the first breadcrumbs show up. It might take months before the desired level of abundance show up. But the beautiful thing is, you feel good all the time. You feel good all the time. Like it's not at any way a chore, to just say, okay, let me just hold the good frequencies inside of our body. And I also don't want you to fake it, because that's part of the frequency. Like if you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this, but I don't know if it's gonna work, or I'm gonna do this, but I don't really feel like it. That's then your frequency. Like your frequency doesn't lie. If it's in your frequency, like I'm just gonna say nice things, but from the inside I still feel like shit, it's not gonna work like that. You will vibrate like, I'm gonna say these things, I'm gonna feel like shit. That's gonna be your frequency, and you will probably attract other things and other people that say these things and feel like shit. That's not what you want. You want to know what will be your version of abundance and the vibration of abundance. And then you wanna put that and ask yourself, how can I truly feel this now about my current reality? How can I truly feel this now about my current reality? Okay, I will feel so grateful. How can I truly feel this now? Now you can already feel grateful that you see colors. You already can feel grateful that you woke up. You can already feel grateful that you have a device strong enough, an internet strong enough to receive this video. You can feel grateful that probably you have some food today, and probably you have a roof over your head. You can be very grateful for that roof. There might be some artifacts or elements, maybe some gemstones around you, maybe some music instruments, maybe friends. You can be very grateful for that. Not everybody is able to see today. Not everybody woke up today. Not everybody is able to walk today. Not everybody has a beautiful stone, right? You can be extremely grateful. Not everybody has internet. Not everybody has a phone. Not everybody finds this video. You can be grateful for a lot of things in this moment. And it is really good to see that, to know that actually you are already have a whole lot of reasons to be grateful for. I just mentioned maybe 10 or so. You can do 10 more. And you can do 10 more again tomorrow, and 10 more again tomorrow. And that might already boost your frequency to a whole nother level. The more closely you vibrated it, the more easy it becomes. And the more easy you start to truly resonate at these frequencies, and your life will reflect it back. I think most people, including myself, have difficulty holding the state. And they sometimes go up when they're inspired, and then they go down again when something wrong happens, or when they look at their bank account, and then they go up again because some video, and they down again, or up again, and down again, and up again, and down again. And what then happens is that will be reflected in life. I want you to be very clear of the frequencies that are linked with your level of abundance, and make a commitment to yourself to do everything you can to vibrate at that for at least a month or two. Okay, there will maybe be shitty moments along the way, and still you can find reasons to be grateful for it, and still you can find reasons to vibrate at that level. If you do this, and this alone, then your life will truly change. You will start seeing blessings coming from so many directions, and I wish that for you. I really wish that for you. That's why I'm making this video. I also am talking to my younger self. I want him to understand this. I would have loved for him to understand this earlier, so we would have stopped fluctuating again and just start basing ourselves in these frequencies linked with abundance. I'm not gonna go out of this anymore. It's been maybe also because of the hard lessons that I needed to go through. I'm gonna stay in gratitude. I'm gonna stay in love. I'm gonna stay very connected with everything that makes my life feel divine and abundant and joyful and blissful. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So, dear, I hope this helps. Instead of watching the next video, I know YouTube will not like this and might not promote this video at all, so I'm very grateful you found this. If you know somebody else, please share it, because I'm gonna say something YouTube really doesn't like, and that is, don't watch another video after this video. Instead, take a journal, take a pen, imagine yourself truly in an absolutely abundant place where all of your desires that you currently have are met and are normal to you. How do you feel? How do you feel with that person or that thing or that house or that monetary gain? How do you feel? Truly feel. And not the person that just got it, but the person that integrated that. We need the person for who it is normal to receive big amounts of money. We need your vibration for who it is normal to always have the right partner at your side. We need the person for who it's normal, who is like, oh, if this is gone, I can do it again. If this is gone, it's not the vibration of like, oh my God, I just received €1 million. No, it's like, it's normal for me to receive €1 million, and I can do it again and again and again. I create it again and again and again. That vibration is what you want to embody. So put yourself in such a situation, truly feel into the feelings that your version would have in that state. Write them down, at least 3 to 5 that truly feel like the main feelings, and then just ask, how can I feel this in every moment? How can I feel this now? Can I already find some reasons to be grateful for this or that, or whatever the vibration is? And just start from there and hold that vibration for 2 months. You will probably not recognize your life. And if you really want to take this on, and this is a great challenge, if you really want to take this on, copy this video, put 2 months from now in your calendar, and just say like, hey, check in with this video. How have my last 2 months been? Let me reflect. Let me check in. How have my 2 months been? I'm looking forward to see your reaction. So thank you for watching this all the way to the end. I'm really here at your service to make sure your light starts shining on a whole new level. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye bye, dear one. Have a great next 2 months.